Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do a trans tape and a KT tape review and giveaway. Alright, so this is the medium 4" in the light beige. Give you kind of a close-up. This is what it looks like. And then you got the back. So you can kind of measure with those blue lines. And this is just like your standard like KT tape. This is the OK Tape brand. It's like a generic version that you get on Amazon. And this is another option that you can use. Alright, so I absolutely loved trans tape. I ended up switching from trans tape to the KT tape, and I'll talk a little bit about that later. It was my go-to for binding. I did have a small chest, so kind of keep that in mind. Application is key. You gotta practice. It's gonna take you a while to get kind of the right positioning. You want to test a site, so you're gonna kind of cut a little square out, leave it on your skin for 24 to 48 hours, and see if it reacts. And if it doesn't, then you're good to go. Alright, so first you're gonna want to make sure your skin is clean and dry. And the first thing you're gonna do, and I actually have a demonstration here, is you're gonna make nipple covers. I know it sounds kind of strange, but so what I did is I took like one section like that, kind of cut like that. Then I took that and I cut in half. So then ideally, you know, you have kind of two things like that. Then I would take just like a sheet of toilet paper. Again, cut it in half. And then you're gonna want to fold it up like this. It's like a little square. Of course, it's gonna vary on how big your nipples are as well. And there's your kind of your little cover there. Alright, so get that. Alright. So once you get that, you want to cut your strips to length. So what that means is you want to kind of use these blue lines to measure. And a good kind of measurement is start with like 3 to 4 sections. So 3 to 4. You'll kind of, as you get used to it, know how much you'll need. Alright, so another demo here. You're going to want to have handles. Let's just say, get this bigger piece. Let's just say this is your piece that you decided on, right? So you want to kind of tear through the middle like this. So it just tears the paper. And you want to make sure it tears all the way through. So then you've got this, like that. And then what you're going to do is pull out to the side like this. Crease it. And this side, again, you're going to pull out. Alright, so then you have your handles. Because you don't want to touch this. Because the more you touch this with like your skin oils, the less adhesive it's going to be. So you've got this. So now you're going to take this, and what I usually did is kind of, this is where your middle of your chest is, and you want to go about a couple inches farther, and you're going to want to put that kind of like where the tissue like folds over, so like that. And then you don't want to stretch it. You want to just kind of move that tissue like that, and then stick on the other side. The most important thing is you don't want to like really stretch this out because it's going to cause blisters. And these ones you don't want to stretch at all. So the little tabs, because if you stretch, let's just say you put this on and you really stretch that and then put it on, you're going to have blisters. It's going to be awful. So remember that. I eventually ended up switching to KT tape. It's just kind of personal preference. Not as strong as adhesive. So it was much easier to get off, because I'm telling you, this stuff, it sticks, but it sticks good, you know. It's very hard to get off. So what I did with this one is I actually used 2 of these. So I would kind of measure, and I would have 2 of them. And I would actually start at the top, so I would make sure the tissue was down like this, start at the top, and then whatever tissue was left, do that. So I did a 2 thing. I just felt that worked better than the big roll like that. And of course, there's tons of videos on transtape.com on how to apply this. Right, let's go through removal, which is super important. So you're going to want to soak the tape in an oil, I use like almond oil, I mean any body oil, bio oil, I mean anything like that. That's kind of body safe. And you're gonna want to let that set for like 10 to 15 minutes. So what I did is I had a particular shirt that all that shirt was to cover me up while I waited for that oil to soak in, because the shirt that you're gonna have on, it's gonna get soaked in oil and it's gonna stain. So just kind of get a shirt so you can kind of just do whatever you need to do for 10 to 15 minutes. Some people like to take a hot shower as well as part of like taking it off. And you want to try to start from the middle, and you want to peel very, very slowly. Just kind of keep on working on it and just go very, very slow. And after you get all that off, you're going to take that oil and you're going to massage your skin. Alright. And this tape is waterproof and sweatproof, which is great. And you can wear it for days. They recommend about 5 days. It's going to vary person to person on how long you can wear it, because your skin will get irritated after a while because the skin needs to breathe. So just make sure you take breaks. Alright, I think that's it. Have a good day and good luck.